Earlier this week, the unions revealed that they had struck a deal with the Australian Public Service to allow the 190,000 federal public servants in Canberra to work from home permanently. But as we mentioned on the show the other night, Luke, taxpayers didn't spend millions of dollars on state-of-the-art office space for well-paid public servants, for those offices to sit empty and for staff not to be getting the benefits of working together and learning. What do you think this is going to do for the quality of the public service long term?
You know what, it's hard to say. I've got to be honest to say that my employer allows me a couple of mornings a week to do a radio show out of my study. And because I work at silly hours, it's certainly helped my health in terms of getting better sleep, but that's just me individually. And we've got to remember, don't we, Amanda and James, that in these places, big offices, there are nearby businesses who've, we're used to getting people lobbying for coffee or whatever else, and they're not there in numbers anymore. I think we've come to a point where, the balance between working in a place and working at home, I don't know if we'll ever wind back to people going to work 5 days a week or whatever it might be. I think we've come to that point now where there is, clear benefits. My partner is a senior manager, and she was astonished with how productivity was in the early days of lockdowns when everyone was working at home. So I don't want to poo-poo the idea completely. I know that employers and employees have to have a serious conversation to get the best result for the employer. I hope that happens, but I'm not one that says, everyone get back to work. I think there is a midway point, and I think out of the pandemic, that's not a bad thing that we've found.